I'm Kal.
And I'm Stam. And this is the K.A.S.T Stam Talks.
And I'm the voice of reason.
Let's do it differently today. Voice of reason, who we got on? Pick the mic back up.
None other than
Me. Yeah. Young's Kitchen. George from Young's Kitchen. What's happening, everybody?
Come on.
What's happening? So, what is Young's Kitchen? We're going to get into...
Man just went straight into it, you know.
No, but straight away...
Yeah.
What is Young's Kitchen?
Young's Kitchen is it's a catering company, catering brand that specialises in Caribbean and Mediterranean food, specialising in production and private functions.
Sick.
Okay, and we're gonna get into who you are and a bit more about yourself, and we're gonna take it from the basics. But before, straight away, what comes to mind is, why did you choose to make Young's a brand? Why not just make it a company?
How do you mean a brand? Like me, myself?
Yeah, because I've looked into you and you're a proper brand.
Yeah.
Like, you're not just like, there's catering companies out there. Why didn't you just do it as a catering company, do business and pay your bills and just crack on?
We're literally just saying this a minute ago about I can't be on the pots and pans forever.
No.
Do you know what I mean? There's got to be like I've got to use this as like, well, I want to anyway. I want to use this as like as a way to build something bigger. Either step into the content side of things.
Yeah.
Or whatever, do you know what I mean? So it's like, I was literally just saying when you was outside, I've seen more for myself. Do you know what I mean? It's more than food for me.
Seeing a bigger vision, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. It's more than food for me. So it's got to be like I said, I want to get into content and stuff like that. So getting older, I can't really be on set serving. Not to say that I can't, but I can't be on set or whatever serving food at 40, 50. It's not really for me. Do you know what I mean? Not to say like it's washed out or nothing, but obviously I'll have staff by then, like staff that I can send him to this shoot and that one to that shoot and me manage it. Yeah. That can be the breadwinner and the main thing, but I want to step into other stuff. Do you know what I mean? A cooking show, a book, ingredients, clothes, chopping board. Like there's so many ways.
So you're thinking big with it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. This is like what they say, like the tree, innit? And then the branches.
Oh, the branches. But why make cooking the tree though? Why cooking? Because you seem, just from what you've just said, you're clearly an entrepreneur. Just looking at your socials and just kind of talking to you, you got something about you. You know what I mean? It seemed like, why cooking? Out of all the things you could do.
Boy. Do you know what? I was DJing before, yeah?
All right.
But it just weren't working for me. Like I was going out, earning my earnings, spending at the bar, chasing women, doing this, doing that. And it just wasn't, it was I loved it, the music side of things, but it just weren't working for me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not getting anywhere.
No,
it's just
makes sense.
Every event, spunking the money, drinking.
Make it, spend it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I was like, nah. Then I moved out and I was always into cooking and I just started cooking for the boys or whatever. They'll come around and everyone's like, listen, you should try and do something with this. And then I just took someone's imprint in it. There was a company at the time called Trap Kitchen.
Remember that? Yeah.
And they was just selling meals from their flat. You go there, get a location and you just thinking, I just took their imprint and thought, listen, I'll just do that from here. The area that I was in Surrey, there was no yard food. I just love yard food. I'm like, I just thought it was easy to learn, innit? No disrespect. I just thought it was easy. I was like, I want to make it for myself first and foremost. So then I just done that and then but I just took it serious from day one. Set up a company, set up a bank account. Everyone's like, bro, like you ain't even sold a meal yet. But I was like, nah, like I gotta, if I don't take myself serious, who's gonna take me serious? And I'm coming from DJing, so everyone's looking at me like, bro, like who's doing that? And now you're doing this.
So you purposely, you had to make a point that, because you come from DJing, it's like man won't take you serious, so you had to go extra.
Because I know how I would be with someone, innit? Because I know I'd be like, bro, like come on, man, we've all got that person that's always doing something new or doing like bro, like you're on this. Like I've got a few people like that. They're 1 minute they're doing this. And now they're doing this and that. Now they're doing that. And I'm
Shots
like, bro,
fired.
now it's photography. Now it's this and like, do you know what I mean?
No,
and I'm like, bro, like,
I'm a bit like that. But
they do it for 6 months and they're like, nah, this is my shit, bro. And I'm like, I can't take you serious because a minute ago it was this and you gave up on it in 6 months and now you're doing this. and now you're doing that. And I'm like, so I thought, and I knew how it would look for me, innit?
Yeah.
So I thought, no, let me take it serious. And then obviously it was a slow burner, getting the odd catering job here and there and this and that. And then I got into production.
Yeah.
So one of my friends was a director. He got me in my first shoot with Heady One. And then just one thing kind of led to another. But then I didn't really hear nothing for a few years. Was still doing the odd catering job here and there, picking up other jobs that I could do. And then my friend was pals with Jamal Edwards, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
And he heard of my food page and he was like, I'm going to come up to your pop-up. I was just jerking from someone's yard and like had music, whatever, on a Friday. All the builders would come down or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to bring him down. Jamal wants to come down. Didn't come. And I thought, oh yeah, people are just talking, innit? Anyway, he come, loaded him up. He blasted me on his story.
Yeah.
Got like 300 followers from it.
Serious.
And then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to say to him that I can cater for shoots. Just blagging it.
Yeah.
Because I've done one before.
Yeah.
Wow. And then he goes, yeah, I'm going to put you through to my producer. I've got one next week. Bang. I'm like, oh, who's the artist, by the way? He's like, Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You know,
nah,
the
this is
deep
mad.
end.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm Russ. You know Russ from America? The Jesus.
Oh, yeah, with the lock.
Yeah. Jamal passed away before the shoot.
Yeah.
Shoot obviously got cancelled. I put money into it, everything, lost everything. But I thought, listen, I've got to think bigger picture. Someone's lost their life. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And he met me for 5 minutes, you know, and he put me on like that.
Yeah.
So it just shows you the character of him. Do you know what I'm saying? And then everyone was like, listen, the shoot will go on. Like, don't worry, they'll think about you. A month later, producers called me, listen, we're still going ahead with the shoot. We want to have you. That's what Jamal would have wanted. It's bigger now. It's 100 people.
Yeah.
Resent the invoice. You know, like I went in a bit low last time because I was just happy to get the job.
Yeah.
I thought, no, they're going to pay what they're going to pay. Went in for the job. And then, after then, done one for Porsche, Soho House, another one after this. And it just trickled. And for like 2.5 years now, that's my main.
You haven't looked back?
I haven't done nothing else.
That's
It's my
cold.
full-time
That's
job now.
cold. You know what? Yeah, even so, let's kind of scale it back and start from where you started, like just growing up. You know what I'm saying? Just like obviously where you've grown up and then like your life growing up, like what was it like just growing up as you?
Just the same as every young boy, I think, bro.
Yeah.
Just boisterous, 2 brothers, 2 sisters.
Middle child or
No, the youngest.
youngest,
of 5. I'd say naughty, but not really. Just the same
Boys
shit
would be
that
boys,
boys
yeah?
would do, innit, really.
Nah,
Do you know
I
what I
hear
mean?
it.
Just finding your way, bro. Like,
Where did you grow up?
grew up in Surrey,
What part? Sorry,
Epsom.
Epsom. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still go back round there? Are you still connected to the area?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I don't live there now, but yeah, I do a little bit. But
Yeah.
it was never for me, the area, man. I feel like I never fitted in there. Do you know what I mean?
In what way? Where?
Don't know, man. I just would like because I was born in Pimlico, innit?
yeah.
And like I always used to go back there every weekend or whatever when I was younger. And obviously my brothers and that, they spent more time obviously being older than me there. But when I come to Epsom, when we come to Epsom, I just struggled a bit.
What do you mean? Was it
Just-
you just stuck at was it kind of country living?
Yeah,
So-
and it just weren't
See,
like.
in
And
that-
I've got 2 brothers in the household. I'm going to school like roughing up kids, thinking it's like normal.
Yeah.
Oh, and
because that's what I'm getting done with like
you
at the
feel-
yard.
Yeah.
You feel like you didn't belong, like
Yeah,
did
of
you feel
course,
like you had
100%.
imposter syndrome then?
Say it
Like,
again?
you weren't imposter syndrome, so like
How do you mean?
you kind of felt like you just didn't belong there. Like you
No,
weren't
it's not
supposed
like I
to be
didn't.
there.
I feel like looking back now, I just
Yeah.
feel like I struggled a bit,
Struggled,
but I
yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking back to it now. I'm thinking, raw, like
Come from the nitty gritty kind of.
yeah, like not even that. 'cause
Basically
it
to
weren't bad,
adjust. You
but
didn't
just-
adjust.
Yeah,
To
like I
adjusting.
just looking back at it now, I just feel like all of us, like me and my brother, like I was probably me and one of my brothers had a life there. Everyone else didn't. Like my sister used to hang around in North London. My other sister was in Kingston. My other brother, kept himself to himself. It was only me and one of my brothers that was like really had a life there. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
yeah.
had friends there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then the people that were hanging around with there were like the ragamuffins.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I get the ones that your parents warn you about.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. Just looking back at it now, I just think like no, like it wasn't.
Yeah, no, I hear it. So, even in regards to, because obviously you mentioned about when you started out and you was doing the you was doing the catering here and there, yeah, and then obviously you had that big shoot with Ed, yeah, and then it was like it just got called off, yeah, just like that, and you've put money and time into it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're all about getting people's stories and how did that make you feel at the time, innit? Like what?
I was fuming.
You was fuming, yeah.
Of course.
Like, so what did
Like
you
I said,
do
I had to-
in
I had
regards
to-
to that? Like,
I
what,
had to take myself out of the situation and think bigger, innit? And think like, raw, like.
so you was resilient to that, because some people they would have been like, nah, bruv, like,
Listen, no one likes losing money.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get.
Was besides the money aspect? Was there an element of disappointment just
Of course.
from?
Yeah, 100%.
I
But then I
did-
just thought like, but I felt worse at times with other things. You know what I mean? So it weren't like it was. It was just a little bit of like, oh,
It was a blip.
too good to be true, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it, which is a good way to look at it. Seeing from you, you're kind of resilient in the situation where some people would be like, no, I'm quitting.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I'm
no,
done.
no.
You get what I'm
Of course
saying? So, in
You
regards
can't
to-
stop at the first hurdle.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Some people are, and it's good, like, obviously, that you're resilient.
So you see that disappointment, yeah. Like what made you not? You, obviously, yeah, you're resilient, but like, did you want to just pack it in or nothing?
No,
Like-
of course not. No, of course, bro. Come on, look, it's like.
No, but be honest though, like, because you're like, you see like a bit of a jack, they're like, nah, it's cool, but didn't you have a moment? Weren't there a moment like you know when
like
you hang your head low
like
and
I said, bro, I was like, just too good to be true, man. I was thinking like,
Just
of
took
course
it on
I'm
the
not
chin.
catering for. I'm thinking, of course I'm not catering for Ed Sheeran. What are you talking about?
Doubted yourself.
it made
kind of,
you
innit?
doubt yourself.
Of
That's
course,
what I wanted
not
to
doubt myself, because I'm like,
it's
I've
your
got-
first thing, innit? So
Yeah, of
obviously-
course. I'm thinking, brother, Ed Sheeran, you know. I'm like, nah. But then when it come back through, everyone was like, listen, trust me, it's gonna come back through. When it come back through, I went, yeah, we're on now.
How long did it take to come back through? What was the
Like a
period?
month,
innit?
yeah, a month, 5 weeks or something. Yeah.
Okay.
And imagine I'm driving, talking about like old free SBTV and all that with my brethren
Yeah.
on the phone, and then it's come up on like the Apple Play, like Jamal producer. I'm like, brother, I'll call you back. And it's
Yeah.
mad because we're talking about him.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
mad how things work. We're just talking. We're like, yeah, this one was cold. Da, 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 da. And then and then he's like, hello, mate.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. I'm like, yeah, sick.
In the
100
game, you
people
knew,
now.
you knew.
Sick experience. Closed off the whole pub in Soho.
Yeah.
Bare people there, and I met so many different people there. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I look back to it now. I was still talking to my mate about it the other day. I was like, how did we get more jobs from that? Just like we've run out of food. Like,
So in your
portions
eyes,
are
it all
minor.
went wrong?
Like, and I'm like, what? But you're learning on the job.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm a trained chef. Do you know what I mean? I've just picked it up and I'm just.
Do you
you
know what
just
they say
winging
though?
it.
If you build something, the people will come.
Yeah.
So the fact that you had something that was a physical,
This is what I'm
tangible
saying.
entity, they could taste it, see it, get your energy in person.
This is the thing, and that's
How
what I
it
think. And that's what I think works for me. As much as the product's good, my character's better. What I bring to the day is just as good. So I'm not going on set and just going like an old greasy chef, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm rocking up on time. I'm networking with people. Do you know what I mean? I'm making sure.
That's why it's called Young's Kitchen. You get me? That's
I
old
hear it,
greasy
but you
chef.
see, so in regards to that, again, obviously the people that want to be starting that and may get knocked back or approach a hurdle and may not know how to deal with it, obviously, what would your advice be to them, obviously, because you've been in the situation and you've overcome that?
Listen, it just depends how much you want it. You want something, innit?
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're willing to just give it up, then clearly you don't want it that much. And maybe just pick something else.
So what would you say?
you can't dress it up. You can't dress it up more than that.
No, that's wise words for real. That's wise words. Go on, Stan. What
You know what I mean? You
saying?
can't be like, oh, sensitive and like, oh, like maybe like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you say you're optimistic then? You're an optimist.
Like you look at the positives majority.
Yeah,
of the time,
100%.
like
Of course. Yeah, of course.
The reason I say that, yeah, because for one, it seems like from the start you knew you was going somewhere, yeah. So it seems like you had a bigger vision.
Yeah, of course.
So I'd say,
Believe in
like,
yourself.
I just know I'm born to do something creative.
so you're more certain about yourself than anything.
100%.
You're just sure of yourself.
100%.
And but what made you sure about cooking? Because you've done a few things. What was that turning point? Where was there a clicking moment? Because see, like me, musician. The first time I ever MC'd, I messed it up. I tried to MC in front of a house party when I was 14. Do you remember Drip had a house party on the corner? See where my mum's road is? There's a church. He had a house party. It was about 13 or 14. I tried to. You might have been there. Everyone was laughing at me, but I don't know what it was. But there's a
laughing.
clicking moment.
I wasn't laughing.
All right, cool. But what I'm saying is, there must have been a moment where when did you make your mind up? Like, I'm sticking with this.
As soon as I started, like I said.
Serious.
Yeah, as soon as I
You're one of them people
Yeah.
when you got a plan.
Because
you're
I'm not starting and stopping to doing something again, you know, for them to be like, oh, come on.
Get rich or die trying, basically.
You're DJing 1 minute and now you're cooking, brother.
Yeah.
I remember, most of my pals are white, you know, they're like, oh, bruv, come on, man.
I said they were mocking you.
I'm like, you're cooking now, bruv. Do you know what I mean? They're like, come on, mate. Even now I get it to this day, they're like, you ain't grafting. I'm at work, mate. I'm scaffolding. They're like, bruv, I'm like, bruv, I've had a long day. They're like, bruv, you're just cutting up tomatoes. They don't get it.
They don't understand what goes into it.
It's not a trade. They don't understand.
They don't see it as work.
Bro. Like, of course,
You're
and
working
I
for
don't
yourself,
know. I
innit?
enjoy it so much. It's not work to me.
I
still can't believe brands pay me money. Like,
Are you a qualified chef?
no, of course not.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not that I've went to
It's the
culinary school
it's
and
the
trained.
passion more than
Yeah, of course it is.
the-
Yeah.
That's actually sick, you know.
Do you know what I'm
That's
saying?
actually so sick, man.
Would-
But like I
Hats
said,
off
it's
to you.
bigger than that. It's just it's bigger than that for
Would
me.
you
It's
say-
not just the cooking. Like that's not the end goal for
what
me.
you're doing right now is funding the bigger goal, the
yeah,
bigger dream.
like
we'd
that
say.
could be the breadwinner that just rolls without me one
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
That's just
Okay,
there.
so
And then I'm on a little island and just baking off.
okay.
You know
so,
what I mean?
so you know what? I remember once, a couple of occasions I've done barbecues, and it went all right, but bruv, I nearly had a meltdown. You know, like when you burn, burn the lamb chop or something, or something goes wrong, or the coal's not
don't know
lighting.
about that.
Hey, we're not drunk, you know, people. Everyone's gonna think we're drunk.
Yeah, but this is a real talk. Yeah,
They done all the receipts. They done all the receipts.
Man said, you know when you burn a lunch off and
listen, he
he's
said,
a whole chef.
all right, cool. All right, cool. But listen, I've had a few instances where I'm kind of catering
You're
for.
hosting.
Yeah, I'm
Stuck
hosting.
between
That's
the
the
rock
word,
and a hard place.
hosting.
You made a jollof
And
the other
brother, it is stressful. How
Of course
like
it is. Yeah, of course, bro.
like how do you deal with
How
that
many
though?
people
That
were you
like you're
catering
just
for? Stam.
Yeah?
How many people were you?
Man said catering, not even cooking. How many
hosting like a little. You know what I mean?
30, 40?
Like, little 10, 15 people come round, bring a bottle.
It's enough, though.
Yeah, little barbecue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's
I remember getting stressed,
fine,
like the burgers, putting the burgers on, and then at the same time I'm running.
not for
I'm
you.
running. But remember, the barbecue's outside. I've got
for him. It's
the
not.
barbecue's outside. I've got pasta on inside, trying to make a bit of a like a little prawn pasta. I've got the burgers on.
That's why.
Yeah.
You're doing prawn linguine at a barbecue, bro. Keep it simple, mac and cheese.
Yeah, like, I'm trying
It's
to.
done. You're burning up lamb chops because you're doing linguine in the kitchen. Come on now, bro.
What you said? There's a bit of a conflict of interest.
it's
I'm
not-
trying to do the all-inclusive service.
It's trial and error, isn't it? It's trial and error, bro. It's
get
trial and
that.
error.
But you know
Still
what?
learning on the job.
In regards to even you, I think I've mentioned it before, but it's like obviously you cook yard food, and you said all your friends are white, but
No, not all of us.
no, a lot of them. Alright, cool. A lot of them, You said a lot of them are white, but going into like obviously that industry and cooking that type of food, have you ever like dealt with anything challenging? And cool. You've dealt with that, and then
I knew that question was coming.
100%, but it
Yeah,
only
so
makes
it's normal.
sense, innit? Because
What
we
you
need
trying
to. No, we obviously need to.
I was gonna ask it after the fucking.
Obviously, because people are judgmental, and obviously we know each other
And rightly
anyway.
so, though.
But how did you deal with that? Because that's hard. Like everyone deals with all different stuff.
Because-
but how did you when you was faced with that situation? How did you deal with that? Because obviously,
I'm secure within myself and I know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? I know that it's not a money grab.
100%.
I mean, it's
Oh,
not a
you're
culture
not-
box.
you're-
It's not a
you're
culture
not
box
here
thing.
to,
It's
like-
not-
yeah.
And you're not going to see my brand with all Jamaican flags and all that. I'm not Jamaican.
You're not trying to fool no one. You're just cooking food
yard
if you want it.
because I love the cuisine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you know what I
So
mean?
That's what I'm
Like-
saying.
Like it's not nothing deep. It's not nothing more to that. Do you know what I mean? And people understand. I put this up already on a podcast I was on before.
Yeah.
People that know me, they get it.
Exactly.
They understand
exactly.
it. I remember I got a message one time. Some girl, she must have seen my stories, liking them, all of that, and then there was a picture of me on there, and she's written me a big paragraph. I just think this is disgusting. Like how you're cooking our food and all that. Like,
Our food.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, no, wait.
And then
You get that a lot?
I was going to reply, and someone was like, "You can never win. Just leave it.
No,
you
can't.
can never win."
Some things.
Do you get that a lot though? People
Not really. I get the
Yeah.
odd push up and like I was on a shoot the other day. There was like 4 aunties there. 2 was really nice. 2 was all
just look at you.
pushing their face up and you know what I mean? But I get it. No, I understand because listen, I'm a man. Like, I don't like white rappers. I'm like that. I just think like I'm not. And
food at the end of
and
the
I'll be
day,
the same
innit?
if I bop into a yard shop and they're white. I'm like, oh, this is dead.
Yeah. No, but
But
food
so
at the end of the day.
I'm guilty of it as well, and rightly so. But they're like, now they're trying to, what did you put in this? Do you know about pimento and all that? I'm like, come on, man. But I can't, but you can't be rude. I'm just like, I just always say, try the food and come back to me.
Yeah, no, I get it. But you
try the food and come back to me, then they come back, they go,
yeah. You know what?
Everything, Chris.
You got our blessings.
100%. We've had conversations off there, but it's like, you know what it is? It's like, when you got the paragraph, because it's all about, obviously, we're talking about, obviously, men's stuff and all different stuff. Like, how did that make you feel when you've obviously got it? Obviously, you said you wanted to reply and someone said you can't win, but deep down...
I don't look into things like that, man. Like, it's expected. You can't go into an industry like that and being white and then thinking that everyone's going to get it. Why would I think that?
You brace yourself for some like resistance.
Yeah, of course. Like, come on, man. That's common sense. Why would I think that?
So you're very realistic.
But you've dealt with negative stigmas and stereotypes. It's mad
100%.
because obviously I deal with my own stereotypes and stigmas. Stam deals with these, and then you deal with yours. So it's like it's good to hear it from different people, obviously different walks of life, innit, and how they deal with it. Obviously, we've mentioned how we deal with ours and that. But
of course. Yeah, no, it's going to happen, man.
But Stam, you mentioned that he's very logical thinking.
Yeah.
You mentioned off camera about your dad's and about he's just a very black and white.
When we had a conversation yesterday.
Understand where that mentality comes from, because I don't think a lot of people have that clear logical thinking. A lot of people add emotion to it, or they just get discombobulated and they lose all control.
I think that just comes from like, it must just come from his experience, innit? Like where he was in care, don't really know how to. He might even watch this. You know, he's probably going to watch this. He loves it. Not to say he don't know how to love, but he ain't really had that. How can he now?
Yeah. It's hard to show love if you ain't really.
You can't give what you haven't got.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and I get that now, but when I was younger, I'd be like, mad at him. Do you know what I mean? But then there was a time, I'm at an age in 16, 17, like, so I used to be like, oh yeah, he's not around and all that. But I'm at a time like, I don't want to really go to my dad's when I'm 16, 17.
You're becoming your own person now.
I've actually got the choice now. Do I have to go? Before it'd be like, no, you're going to your dad's for the weekend or whatever. Now I'm like, no, I've actually got a choice if I want to go. I don't want to go. I want to be on the road.
I suppose with our parents, I feel like we kind of growing up, we used to think, why are they doing that? And our parents, they're just learning. Like us, there's no manual to parenting. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know, like we see our mum as a saint and all that. We don't know what, like, what she, like, why.
You're a real one, bro.
I'm not saying no badness. I'm just saying that man's grabbing the Prosecco. No, I'm saying like, say if our parents split up, like we're like, oh yeah, but dad done this, and the mum like, how do you know what she done to him?
Yeah. No, there's always
I said this in my Insta. Yeah, all these people saying dad weren't around. How do you know mum weren't a sad thing? Like
no, not so much that. I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying,
I went too far there.
I'm saying like, how do you know like mum weren't a headache?
Like,
or she just weren't like, she might be a good mum, but she might not be a good girlfriend.
So our
or
parents
a good partner or a good wife. Just because she's a good mum, it doesn't not. Do you know what I'm saying? But we just look at her like she's the best in the world
because because
of what she gives us. But how is she with her partner?
It's true, because everyone has their own traumas and how they deal with their traumas and coping mechanisms. So,
of course, 100%.
People are going to act
so I think that's a super important topic, you know, what you've just spoken on. I don't think a lot of people talk about it. The fact that, respectfully, how we view our mum, we're from her.
Yeah, of course.
We're part of her.
Yeah.
But she can't do no bad in our eyes.
Yeah, this is it. And how she would be necessarily in a relationship can be completely different.
But we don't look at it like that, especially when we're kids. We ain't even had a relationship yet.
We don't know nothing.
And then when we get older and you take yourself out of the thing and you're like, we're adults now, you know. You know women can be hard work. You know women can be complex, but you know that we are as well.
And the kids get left predominantly with the woman, so you're gonna take the kids are gonna take the woman's side.
They might overhear things, you know. Sometimes the aunt might come around and talk, and you hear the conversation, or you know how it goes. You hear the stories, so you might hear stuff. But at the end of the day, because growing up we can be mad at them, but we actually don't know. Like even when we're growing up, we're still learning. All now we're still learning. So
was dad around when you was younger?
No, not really. My mum and dad split up when I was about 3.
Yeah,
had a good relationship with him when he'd come get me every other weekend or whatever. And then he met his partner and it just kind of died down, which is expected, isn't it? You're stepping into a new relationship. You're gonna.
Did you feel resentful when it died down?
When I was then that age, but now I'm not.
You understand it?
what we like when we meet a new, we're putting our effort into. Do you know what I mean? Though,
Yeah.
like we're not just like, oh, just see you whenever. Like, you know, when you're with someone new, the new stage is always the best stage, isn't it?
Of course.
So, and he's obviously coming, and he's obviously found something that works for him, and do you know what I mean? And he's still with her now. They're married.
Is that
so.
why you said that you was in between Pimlico and Surrey's? Was your old man?
That was when I was just, because my mum obviously moved to Surrey and she had no friends. She was another one. She didn't really connect with anyone around the area.
Oh,
So, I mean,
okay.
she's a London girl from Edgware Road,
yeah.
moved to Pimlico, and she's coming to think she's going to see all her brethren. So I'm going with her.
So you moved with your mum from
We've
Pimlico
come
to Surrey.
Obviously, my mum and dad moved from Pimlico to Surrey, innit?
Yeah, okay. And
That
then
was the plan, to move to Surrey,
Yeah.
take them out of that. Like, not to say it's bad, but do you know what I mean? Come out of the
try and
city.
get
So,
them-
do you know what I mean? Build, buy a house, whatever, and it just didn't.
Oh, and it
didn't
didn't.
happen. do you know what I mean?
okay.
So
That's
your
interesting.
friends, that you was first cooking for, would they from Surrey? Did
Yeah,
you meet them in Surrey?
Yeah.
So,
but they're the same as me. They're all from Putney and do you know what I mean? They're all London roots as well.
If you didn't move from Pimlico, do you think you would be where you are today?
Don't know. I was thinking that the other day. I was thinking like,
It's a weird
what
one,
would
isn't
it be like? But I went there the other day and I just thought nothing's moved on.
Everything's
Took my mum
stuck in
my
the
mum to
time.
work with me for the day. Like I just had to collect some equipment from a job. Like so I went up there the next day and I just took. I was like, come for the drive with me. Like we'll go thingy. I'll take you to this place. And she popped in and seen one of her friends and we left. She's like, nothing's changed.
serious.
They're just sitting in their little flat. Smoking ciggies still. You know, that's just the smell, the look, just nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Wow.
And you know it's nothing's changed. Like one of our brethren could move and then come back and like everything's still the same, Everything's changed, but nothing's changed at the same time.
Yeah, that might be.
You know,
everyone's talking about the same stuff. Everyone's
over there, but everyone's
the
saying
people are the same.
perception.
Like,
So I'm
yeah.
glad, like it is just the same shit, and it's probably the same. It's the same in Surrey. Like I know I could not go in a boozer for 6 months, walk in there, the same geezers still in there doing the same thing.
But do you think that's the environment, or do you think it's the mentality of the
I just think
people?
it's the mentality of it. That's what I'm saying. We think that we get caught up in thinking it's the area and everything, but it's not. It's just the mentality of people.
Yeah.
Everyone's just talking.
More
More people are talkers than doers.
If we're all moving about and doing different things and being well travelled, well versed, and
Of course.
communicating,
But this is the thing. People
life
ain't.
experience.
People don't like. You've got to travel. You've got to thing like you've got to
people
try new
don't ever
things
leave.
because that builds you as a thing. Like I can go in any room and I'm comfortable
Yeah.
So
no,
would-
and talk to anyone. I'm just because I'm well travelled. Thing I was like, do you know what I mean?
But without the catering and this journey, this path you're on, do you think you would have been as well cultured, well versed? Do you think you would have been met so many people, and even right now you're sitting here, you're confident. You know what I mean? You got a story to tell.
Yeah, because I'm the baby of 5, innit? So I'm a lot more mature of my age because I've always been around older people.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which naturally you're going to be. Do you know what I mean? So being exposed to certain things from young age, like this is what I mean as well when I'm talking about I'm struggling like when I was younger because I'm not hanging around with no one in my year. I'm hanging around with all my brother's friends.
So you have to-
and then when they leave school, I'm forced to make friends with people in my year because they've gone now.
Yeah.
That year's gone now. I'm like, I'm in year
So
11 now.
you
and
always advance for your age.
Of course, yeah.
And that's
Always.
probably
Yeah, of course.
That's probably kind of gone into your business.
And not so much like advanced,
wanted
like I'm better. I'm just my mind. That's why I didn't
Your
want to go
mind-
uni. I'm like, I don't want to go uni and like what? I'm going
Your
freshers
mind was-
and drinking
yeah,
all of that. I think that I've been
So-
doing that. I've been going. No, but do you know what I mean? No, I've been going clubs on fake ID when I'm
Yeah.
16 and all that. So why do I want to
So
go
what-
and hang
so
around
it's
with
like, what
people
next,
my
basically?
age?
From an early age, it's like, what
why am I
next?
like, what? That's
you know,
going back for me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not.
counterproductive, isn't it?
so
Do you know what I mean?
in regards to that, there was a lot of pressure on you, but you didn't you didn't. It didn't impact you negatively.
No.
Positively, it made you
100%.
more resilient and more
100%.
stronger. Whereas sometimes pressure can make people get stressed when they start not being able to cope. But obviously, it's
And
turned
listen,
out
and it
differently
all
for you.
swings and it all swings back round because look what I'm doing now. Like we just said, are you gonna have people that have got an opinion that you're cooking yard food? Imagine if I wasn't like ready to be in them rooms, and I wasn't around them, my older siblings, and faced with this and all of that. I wouldn't. I'll be crushing in them situations. I'll be like,
you'd be,
get onto me. But because I'm around that, like my mum's a strong woman. Do you know what I mean?
Big
My
up
dad, my
Mumsy,
mum and
man.
dad
Big
were
up
strict. They
Mumsy.
were strict.
Yeah.
Like I was brought up black.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like licks.
Yeah.
So that all gave you everything you needed to be in this
Ready,
space.
now I'm ready.
Yeah,
You
but
got,
that's-
like no one's scarier than my mum. You know? I don't care what auntie or not. Like no, I deal with my mum on a daily. I can't go in that room. I'm going in that room. Like,
Shout out, mum.
You lot are
Shout
not.
out, man.
You lot are small fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, mumsy's. It's
Mumsy.
long. It's long.
Yeah.
100%. That's good because now it's made you resilient and then obviously stronger within yourself.
Of course. So it's prepared me for them rooms, isn't it? And
But
the adversity.
So now, yeah, obviously we spoke about before. So now the golden question is, yeah. So what's your thoughts on the mental health? Because obviously we've heard you say it before, and we like to. Do you know what? It's all about getting other people's opinions, and because what they say is not facts unless they get a fact, but it's an opinion. So what's your opinion
I don't
on
want to
mental
get
health?
cancelled, man.
No,
I'm joking. Listen,
every.
everyone's got. I think everyone's got mental health, like because it's just the word. It's the word, isn't it? It's your mental, but
It's the health of your mind.
So you can have ill mental
But
health,
it's like
and you
I
can
just think it's played on too much now.
All right, so what's a
I'm not
common
saying
one?
it's not, but I'm
What-
not saying people don't suffer with it, but I just think people play on it too much.
Not to offend anyone, yeah, but just say it plainly. You see like that direct geezer, yeah. Just say what's one that people need to that really grinds your gears. That really depression, anxiety.
What you see.
What's
a lot
one that
of,
you see and you
what
think,
you feel
oh,
is-
come on, mate, fuck that.
Not grind
That's
your
not
gears,
mental
'cause
health.
it's not an opinion, but
What's not mental health to you? This is a real open space, man. What's not mental health to you?
I wouldn't even know because I don't even pay attention. So it's not like it's not a thing where I'd be like,
cool. No, that's no worries if you don't pay attention to it, because obviously people pay attention. You're a busy guy, so it might not be something.
Not that,
you
I just think mental health is a lot of what you put your energy into. So if you think that you've got anxiety and every day you're talking about anxiety, what are you doing?
I hear that, but cool.
Are
Let me ask you this.
Are you not feeding the anxiety?
Let me ask you this.
I know
then.
it's not as easy as get up and go and crack on because my mum deals with it, but why do you keep entertaining it? You're talking about you're feeding your anxiety by talking about
100%.
it.
So you think too many people kind
Of
of?
course, you should talk about things, especially as men. We need to talk, and this is
Yeah,
why
yeah,
these
that's what
platforms
we're
are
doing,
good. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
100%.
Alright.
But I just think that if you suffer with something, talking about it every day and you're feeding it, innit? So what?
Yeah. So
how are you ever
quick
gonna?
question,
How are you ever gonna outgrow it?
No, 100%. But sometimes you have to face things head on. So,
Of course,
if you go therapy, you have to talk about it for it to be obviously address it, and then they'll give you coping mechanisms. So, do you have like any? This is gonna sound mad. Do you have any phobias of anything?
I don't like heights, you know.
You don't like heights, and do you know what's
Not that I
mad?
wouldn't
Do you
go
know? Do you want to
outside,
know
but
what's
I'm
mad?
shook.
Yeah.
How
'Cause
high
obviously-
though? How high?
High, just
What if
I hear that.
you stood
So-
on the
so you got-
sofa?
do
If
you
you
know
stood on the
what?
sofa,
But, where's the reason? Where's the reason? Quickly,
Is that too
once you
much
got
for sex?
No, wait. Where's the reason? Over there laughing. If you can check Google and check
I killed myself
what
saying that.
phobia it is when you're scared of heights. Yeah, because this is gonna sound mad now. A phobia is mental health. Which is mad. Do you get what I'm saying? So
do you accept
everyone
that though? Do you accept that it's mental health?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Alright,
So
cool.
no, I'm just saying, innit?
Is it a mental illness? Is it a mental illness having phobias?
It's
acrophobia.
yeah, it's acrophobia. So you got acrophobia.
No, acro, not aqua.
Acro-
Yeah, but I wouldn't say
phobia.
plays them. I'm not going
No,
on
you don't
anything.
play on it. No,
I'm
you
not
don't.
not doing nothing. No, I'm like,
Oh,
oh shit.
shook one.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm
Shook
just
of
saying.
heights, it's cool, man.
No, it's
No, but I
fine.
am. But I'm not.
But
I'm
no,
not
but
I wouldn't
no, but
not.
then
I would not do nothing.
And a
Like,
phobia is basically a form of anxiety.
yeah,
That's
yeah, of
true.
course it is.
Do you
That's
get
what it
I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah,
So-
that gives me
yeah.
some anxiety.
So then, no, I'm just saying.
And do you know what else?
obviously-
Tight spaces.
All right, so
Claustrophobia.
you're claustrophobic.
Oh,
like
brother.
confined
How
space.
do you
there?
think this room ain't the biggest room? Do you feel fine in there?
You know what I mean? Like a lift or something.
Yeah.
If we break down in a lift now,
You're like,
I'm sweating. I'm like how
Yeah.
you was a minute
That's
ago when you
mental
walked in the
health.
room.
Yeah.
But then,
That's what I'm like. I'm like, you see what? I'm in a lift.
But the symptom of you sweating is because you're having anxiety.
Yeah, 100%.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
get
we
that.
all have it, but obviously it's different. Obviously, I suppose when you're saying about it's people talking about it, it's just the main things. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
but we
yeah.
all have it, like you said.
just for the viewers, if you're wondering what, just to reiterate, we had a conversation yesterday, and George didn't say it, but he said it without saying it, that he doesn't completely believe in mental health. Am I wrong?
No, I do believe in
No,
it.
he
I
believes
just
in it.
think
He just said he
I just
believes
think
in
it's-
it.
No, but
He just
I
said
just
it's
needed
hard.
to.
No, what I
It
said
doesn't
was
necessarily affect you.
what I said was it's hard to understand it if you don't suffer with it.
Yeah,
which
no,
is
100%.
Which is fair.
Okay,
innit?
what I-
So like, do you get
Until we
do you get
take him
people
on the
addicted
London
to
night.
gambling, but you don't do it yourself? Do you get it though? I don't get it.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
like-
like, come on.
You know why I do get it though?
Addiction more
no,
so
no,
than anything else.
No, but you know why I do get
Yeah.
it. See
Like,
me,
I don't-
I've never been a gambler. That ain't
There you
really
go.
that ain't really ever caught me. Yeah,
same.
but you know why I get it though. I remember a couple of times I've gone casino and it's nearly had me. I've gone back to the cash point a few times, and and I've realized, you know what? I spent whatever I've spent, couple £100. That's enough for me.
Yeah, of course.
But I can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
how
No,
it.
I get it. Strong mind.
Yeah.
Some
See-
people
I
ain't.
can see- I can see how it
let
can.
me dissect that a little bit though, because that the top line of that is the gambling part, yeah. But when you dig deeper, it's more the addiction. So anyone that you know experiences addiction in any form, it could be, I don't know, drink, drugs, whatever the case may be. If there's any form of addiction that you get consumed by, that's when you can start to understand why someone can be consumed by gambling addiction or whatever it is that they lean into more or get sucked into is why it's understandable.
Yeah,
not to say you're going to get sucked into it. Do you know what I mean?
But look,
no, I don't understand.
But everyone ain't got the. This is what I'm thinking. So now I do. It's not that I don't understand it because I'm a bit more like sensitive to it now. That everyone ain't the same, innit? That's what makes the world go round. So everyone's not as strong minded. But I just couldn't. I just know enough's enough. Like I could go on a piss for a couple days and be like, right, enough's enough now. Like,
but what you did say at the start, you said when you was a DJ, every week you were spending your money
because I had no structure.
But when you say that was an addiction at the time, though,
you just had a spending problem.
No, I just had no structure because
you might have had a spending problem, or you might have had a drink problem.
I was DJing and I was on the road,
or you might have had a DJ problem. I don't know. Like,
do you know what I mean? So I was DJing. I'm DJing on the road.
Do
this job has gave me structure. I know it's not a thing where I can go out on the piss. Like
and we
work
mentioned structure,
and I've got to face up. So I don't drink. I don't drink the night before when I'm working. Because I've got to go to a job and I've got to put on my face and present myself. I'm not just presenting food. I'm presenting me as a company, as a brand. So I've got to sit there and be like, you're right.
You just needed a bit more responsibility.
I can go 110%.
Responsibility. Okay, cool.
110%.
Yeah, you need routine and structure.
Routine,
for example,
structure, responsibility.
Obviously, you don't like right now. Everything's going well. For example, hopefully it doesn't. Like COVID came and people stopped having shoots and stuff. Like, no, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. No way. But I'm just saying, for an example, then it will affect you differently. Like obviously,
of course,
addiction can't affect you because you don't have no addictions. But everything affects people.
But I think
differently.
I do.
I disagree. Yeah, I was about to say the fact that you're so driven and like your version of success is wherever it is, and you're not going to stop until you get to that point. That's an addiction within itself as well.
100%.
My point was going to be on top of that.
Yeah.
You may understand the difference between right and wrong a lot more, or the negative and positives of addiction more than other people do.
Yeah, I'm not perfect though. I still think that. Listen, we've all got addictions.
Yeah,
100%.
It's what we're exposed to. Like you might see something.
I like
for
a beer.
example,
You know what I mean? But maybe I need to cut it down a little bit. You know what I mean?
you're exposed to
what we doing
someone-
after? What we doing here?
what are we doing? What we come?
This is what I mean.
Yeah. No, but it's true. It's like what you're exposed to. Like, for example, if someone's exposed to someone using like drug abuse, you might be like, yeah, you've seen the negatives from it. So you're like, yeah, I'm keeping away
And I
from
think,
that.
do you know what I think as well? Being like, I tend to think people that deal with them sort of things, like, you know, when you're exposed to so much at a young age, it can either go two ways for you. It don't impress you, so you don't want to do it because you've seen it, or you're so exposed to it, it's just typical. Like you see your mum smoking a fag, you want to do it. I've never smoked, but my mum smoked.
Me neither.
My older brother and
Same
sister
here.
smoked.
Same here, bro.
All my mates were smoking.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, my mum and my brother and all that do that. Like, it's not new. It's not cool to me. Like, oh yeah, you know, like when you're young, 15, 13, and that you want to smoke a fag or you want to smoke. Like, I'm like, it's not a thing that impresses me. You know what I mean? But then it's like you see your mum on the bottle.
Basically, when you was impressionable.
My mum never drunk, but I like a beer. So how's that?
Yeah,
But it's the other way around.
differently.
Picked it up from
But then with the
someone else.
smoking, I haven't.
So that just goes down to like different things make different impressions on you.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Some things,
It might be who's doing it as well though. Because I'm exactly the same. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. And my parents both smoke.
Yeah.
It's like you may see that and think, you know what, I'm not on that.
Yeah, of
For
course.
whatever reason
Yeah,
we're
you
not
know
on
what?
it. For whatever reason it turns us
Yeah,
off.
me and my brother, that's just the one that's just older than me didn't. But the other three did.
Yeah, some
you know what I
addictive
mean?
Maybe a
personalities and
generational
things.
thing.
And it's what I
as
say
well.
with people with their kids, like, you be strict 100%. And I think that's what we lack now, but you can't push them too much, you know, because when you're told
What do you mean?
what do you do?
Rebellious, innit?
You just do the opposite, or you do it anyway, or
You know
whatever.
what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like saying a man with their girl and all that. Don't
Yeah.
put too many rules on your girl, you know.
Just, yeah,
Because she'll
you
be out there doing...
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're going out. No, let her be free, bro. She wants to do... She's going to want to do it. She's going to do it.
She's gonna
Let's
do it
talk
anyway.
about-
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Do you know what I mean?
Where did you come to this conclusion? Has something happened or?
Nah.
What? No, you see,
Yeah,
alright, cool. You see what you said, guys, to not be strict with their girl. What made?
I got none, bro. I could do with a drink, man.
What do you want to pause? I'll run down and get us a. Yeah.
See, like guys not being strict with their girl, or whatever. What made you think like that? Like, do you know what? Like, know that happens, or you've just seen it.
Nah, it's like I just said, it's common sense, bro. Like, what when you're told not to do something, you as a youth, what did you do?
Yeah,
I suppose.
And now you're giving your girl,
Curiosity,
don't
innit?
be in at this time and like have some free. What?
Yeah.
Listen, when your girl pisses you off and you go out, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What are we doing there?
I stay
of
in.
course. It's a human nature, innit? It's the
Walk
nature.
in the garden, yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no, I get it.
For sex and that.
100%.
We're digressing. I think leaning on where the topic of like the type of food that, or the cuisine that you cook and cater for, it's like people can view it as building an industry in someone else's culture.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? If you're not from that.
Yeah.
That's how some people look at it. It's irrespective of what we think. How have you shaped yourself to make it not acceptable? Because I accept you for doing that. Do you know what I mean? If the food's good. It doesn't matter who's cooking it. How have you shaped yourself to fit into that cultural stigma?
I just think, like I said earlier, I think if you know me and when you get to know me, it's just like,
Random.
it's just normal. It's not like, do you know what I mean? Like I said before, like,
It's not a facade, basically.
yeah, and it's like you get it now. So you probably understand my brand more than just looking at it at face value. So you look at it on Insta, but now you've met me, do you understand it more now?
Bro, straight away, you're just
Man
one of
them,
the, you're Jack the Lad kind of,
and you got, do you know what I mean? You thought I was gonna come. Yeah, you get me. Like,
no, but you know what as well? I noticed you got a very strong
just
mind and you're very resilient. It seems like
so it's like
everything's water off a duck's back to you. It seems like.
No, but do you know
That's
what
what
I'd
it
say in
seems like.
regards to you? Like, it's good because it just shows that anyone can do whatever they want to
Yeah,
do
of
within
course, man.
any industry.
That's a good point you made.
Like, do you
boss.
get what I'm
Very
saying?
good
It doesn't
point.
matter what
Yeah.
you are, color, religion, or anything. You can do
Yeah.
whatever because you're like, and you're just basically
and I'm
breaking
just
that barrier
comfortable
down.
with who I am.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm just comfortable with who I am,
Have you always been like that?
and just yeah, man.
What you always?
Yeah.
You know what?
But no, because then I would say like when I was younger, I was finding myself. But everyone's finding themselves when they're younger, and I think you just find you try different things, and you're like, oh, that's not for me, that's not for you. I'm sure we've all probably done things that, but it shapes your journey now. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't regret anything that I've done because it's built.
I always say that.
It's built like my sort of not so much clientele, but it's built my
You are
network to
today.
now.
Yeah. That, I always say that. Even the bad stuff.
Like even
they've
DJing
got
and
you
all that.
there.
Like I'm meeting these people from like in the industry. You're going to like cater for music because I do a lot of obviously music stuff, catering. I'm on there and they're like, oh, bro, like I know you from this. I know you're doing that. So it's mad. Like even today, I walked in and knew your guest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I know.
But but before you come, I said another guest. He said, "Oh, I said Young's Kitchen. Oh, is that guy? Yeah, they knew you straight away. Yeah,
There you go.
Big
look at
network.
that. But I want to ask you, yeah, tell me one of a big fail that's happened when you're catering. Like, has there been like a major fuck up? And how did you manage it? How did
I
you?
remember not too long ago. I left the.
Burnt the chops.
What you say? You left the goat in the fridge.
I left two.
Linguini.
Not in the fridge, bro.
Yeah.
It's hot. I left 2 trays. I was on a big shoot in London, in North London Film Studios in Enfield. Yeah, so it's not like I could go around the corner. It's an hour. And a half
Oh, in that
journey.
industrial. Yeah.
There you go. So I'm there, unpacking everything. But I had a private job around the corner as well.
Yeah.
Trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Not even so much, brother. I've left one of the hot boxes, like the hot boxes what the food travels in or whatever, brother. I've got there, unpacked everything. I'm like, where's the rice?
Oh, you left the rice.
Brother, I left
The
a
rice.
tray of rice and peas, and that weren't it.
You had to lean on
And
Uncle
you know
Ben's.
what's mad? Oh my
Yeah.
God, how things are sick.
Yeah.
You know, you're just talking about chops.
Yeah.
I left the chops as well. this is why the world works in mad ways.
Yeah.
Because I know it's just silly and we're just fucking about.
No, but
I actually left the lamb chops. I've gone, nah, but what I had to do, the other private job, I had to take something from their job.
Rob Peter to pay Paul quickly.
I had to take the wings.
Yeah.
I was like to the girl, I said, listen, lucky it
Yo.
was that family. I was like, knock off this. I'm gonna have to take the wings and give it. I've got to give like thingy.
Yeah.
And lucky the people that I was working with, he was like,
cool.
brother, I'm gonna have to just go. They went to a yard shop around the corner. He was like, it's fine, bro. Like, I said, no, listen, that thingy. I was like, and I was on a roll these times as well, and I
Yeah.
had a big relationship with this Channel 4 and all that.
Oh, serious?
Channel 4.0, all the YouTube stuff, and they're like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. We'll just get Trey. I said, listen, just send me your details, like the production. They was like, bro, it's mine. Like, it's the company, just don't worry. They're mine.
When you're transparent with it, though, it just helps a bit.
Yeah, I was like,
It's all about
and
being
I
honest, isn't it?
Walked back, got back to the kitchen, got back hours later, the black box is just in the middle of the thingy. rice and peas is there.
Just
Chicken and chops
just
and
kick the
rice for
box.
I rang my boys. I said, "Yo, chops and rice. You better come thingy."
Should have rung Stam. He could have used them for the
Yeah,
I
barbecue.
know for my barbecue.
I've done a few things, man. Like
Yeah.
hard rice and things like that.
It
You know,
just
rice
shows
ain't
that
easy,
obviously
man. Like,
in this thing you make mistakes and
100%.
obviously you
You
can't
can't
beat
be
yourself
so
up.
small. You got to keep on top, and that's why I'm like people like you got to get more staff. You got to do this. Like, listen, I know my business better than anybody else. I'm not gonna run before I can walk. I'm still learning on the job. As much as I'm certified in my industry and thingy, but I'm still learning.
Yeah, in regards to your brand as well, you're gonna put your whole 100% in it because you're not doing it for, obviously you're getting paid, but this is your passion. You've built this, so when you start bringing in other people, you need to.
And it's me that's got to deal with it.
I'm saying.
Like I said to Stam, if I'm not drinking the night before, I've got a job on because, like I said, I've got to go and face. It's not like you're on a building site and you can just go and hide in and say, "Oh yeah, the boss is on to me today." I can just, on the building site, they can hide in the
kinda
toilet.
like,
I've got to face customers and
You're the front of us.
Imagine they're like that. They're like, "Oh, George was moody today, boy."
Yeah, he's looking rough. Like,
You have to be professional
Do you know
all
what I mean?
time.
Like it's not like that's what I said. Like, when we said straight away at the beginning, it's the food is one thing, but it's the brand as well. It's me. It's the
Yeah, because you're trying to build something bigger as well.
More about business, yeah. What's part of entrepreneurship that no one prepares for mentally, would you say?
I think people want everything like that.
Including yourself. Including me.
Nah, because I've done it I started my company in 2019. So you're not. I still feel like I'm in the red. Do you know what I mean? As much as you're,
still feel like you're like not where you want to be.
yeah, not even so much that you still feel like I'm just like it's in one pocket and it's out the other.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? It's like
yes.
I'm still building. So I think a lot of people just want everything so quick, especially in the generation we live in today. Like they say, businesses you don't make money for the first 5 years. Like you're building, innit? Like, do you lot think you're sitting down here and you're just going to get money off? Like, you got to build it. But people ain't willing to do the work.
They ain't really to
because everything's so quick and everyone's on their phone and they think they can just, oh, look at him. he's
Finished
doing this.
product. Everyone,
these lot are all
everyone
in
just
debt, you
sees
know?
the finished product.
Do you know what I think it is? That everyone sees that. So everyone sees the positives and everyone that's winning. They don't see the losers. Like you see in regards to trading, you don't see the guy on the internet saying, "Yeah, join my channel because I lost $1 million."
Do you put a picture of yourself on your story when you're looking pop down?
Mate,
But do you don't?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You're gonna have to
I
scroll
don't.
through
I don't know.
the
It depends. It depends on
You only
the
show,
section,
you
innit?
only
Put your
show the
best pictures
highlights.
up, no?
You only show the highlights.
You put your best pictures up, no?
100%.
Of course.
And why wouldn't you? So
Yeah.
do you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
people
You're not going to
posting your
show your
struggles?
losses. You're not going to.
Come on,
You're not
bro.
going to show
So
your losses.
what do we see on the internet all day?
100%.
Good stuff.
All right, so
Exactly.
what's something people don't see what's something that people don't what's a hardship
What's a
or
moment that's nearly broke you?
Getting bumped for my first Z.
That's a good deflection.
I wanted
you know?
to cry.
Yeah.
No,
I was building you though.
yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Z means zucchini, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, just weren't right, you know, like just the oil levels and you know what I mean. But no, I don't know, you know, that's a tough one.
All right,
What's a moment that broke me, nearly broke me?
Has there been anything that's almost stopped Young's Kitchen being a thing?
Nah.
Other than the Ed Sheeran situation when it all started?
Cool. I hear it. So you see, everyone. I feel that a lot of people on the internet and stuff like that are saying last year was so hard and this and that, and a lot of people. So what would you say was your biggest challenge last year?
I don't think last year was hard.
What was your biggest challenge? And
Trying to make last year as good as the year before.
did you feel that you're chasing?
Like that was my high. That was my year.
You think you're
That was
chasing?
the best year of my life.
What the year 2024?
Yeah, that was the best
So do
year
you
of my
think
life.
that
And why was it your best year?
Because just I literally like I was saying this pretty much like in summer when no this is the year, and I'm not like that, you know, like this year's mine and like
Yeah.
New Year I'm not really like that, like I'm
But you had a vibe. You knew you,
but I
can't,
just
you see the way things were going.
Yeah, that was the first year that it was full time for me. I didn't have to do nothing else.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? So that
Serious.
was that full time, and just the whole year, I just couldn't, like, everything was just going right for
But
me.
why though? What
business-
made it
just
like that? Was it just for
business
luck
and everything
or
like that.
booming? Yeah.
Yeah, and I done a solo trip to Jamaica
Big
for
up.
Christmas on my own.
Big up.
And what?
Best experience I've ever done.
Solo
Changed my
Solo
whole
trips
thing.
are good. Solo
Best
trips
thing
are
I
good.
ever done.
So you see,
And I was shook
obviously-
when I'm getting on the flight. I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Did you do the solo trip to Jamaica in relation to like making Caribbean food, or you just always wanted to go there?
I've just been before and I just loved it and I just wanted to go again. I thought that's a place
And
I
what
can
did
go
that
to
do?
on my own.
What did that do for you? That trip, like what? Why was it so like?
Because I'm a person that loves my own company in it, so I don't really need. Not to say I don't need anyone, but I just like my own company.
Yeah.
So it was doing that, but taking it to a whole nother level. Do you know what I mean? Just not having no one to answer to and just doing whatever I want to do on that day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because that's a real holiday, isn't it? There's a lot of people you put pressure on yourself when you go on holiday. You got to do this that day and thinking like, what?
Yeah.
That's the whole point of going
It's
away.
true,
Just
you know.
relax, man.
It's true. you
Do
know.
whatever you want in that day. If you make a plan, and you don't make it. Cool. We got the next day.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? So it was just.
Try telling my bird that, mate.
And, and do you know what else was nice? I went to a lot of weddings abroad, innit?
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm not massive on like marriage and stuff, but it was nice to see, do you know what I mean? And be a part of like, it was just like, not to sound corny, but like, it was magical, do you know what I mean? It was nice.
That's 100%.
And it was just the whole year was
There's
like.
nothing
it was
corny
just,
about it being magical. Marriage is a good thing, man.
no, like, I mean the word, innit?
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah,
just
I
a
hear
good
it.
thingy, but it was just a good year. It was just.
So last year you was trying to make last year, but like 2024.
Yeah, of course.
But you didn't, did you? Or-
No, it weren't. It was a good year, but I just think that's just got.
Did you
a
feel disappointed
special
that you
No, of
didn't?
course not. And I haven't put myself pressure on this year. Like this year hasn't really. I don't know how you guys think. It doesn't feel like it's in a new year. I feel like it's just.
Yeah, you're
Flows
just.
in, innit?
It's true, you know.
I don't know
It's
if it's
true.
because we're getting old or anything, but don't you think like even the road, like it's still busy out there. You know, January can be a bit gloomy and like don't get me wrong, the weather's moody, but I just
Very
think.
cold.
But no, but do you think? Do you think you feel like that because of like your work? You're always
You're on a
busy.
high.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've this week I've started straight back into it. I've
See,
been on
look,
3
that's-
shoots
There's
this
a lot
week.
of positive.
But look, that's your reality though. Other people ain't got the same reality.
I know. It's hard to take yourself. Hard to.
look at
Put yourself in.
He's
Other
created
people's
that
shoes.
reality though.
Huh?
Yeah.
You've created that
Yeah.
reality.
That's sick. That's a good reality.
It's hard to
because
think about
January-
other people's how they think. That's why I just said to you, like, how are you lot feeling about it? Do you think it's just coasting into a new year, or do you think you've reset?
No, I feel like I feel
'Cause
like
I feel
you
like
know
I've
what?
reset. I definitely feel like I've reset. Like,
I don't feel like I've really reset.
I think
feel
we're
like,
programmed to feel like we're reset.
Yeah.
Just a
I
new
feel like
year's
it's a
a new
reset.
start.
but I did. I
technically-
went to a hotel for New Year's. I've done spa. That was me. I didn't go
Yeah.
out raving and all that. I just,
Yeah. I felt
do you know what I
like
mean?
Saw
I
the
woke
year
up
in
New Year's Day.
Yeah, level-headed,
Not hungover. Went
Yeah.
to the spa, sauna, steam,
intentional.
Bam,
Yeah,
back to work.
Yeah.
2
I
shoots.
love
Bam.
that,
Another
yeah.
one. Bam.
Dan, what
Yeah.
would you
Set
say?
up.
You feel like you reset?
yeah. I don't feel like I've reset, but I feel like it's a clean slate. It's like a fresh scoreboard, isn't it? Like,
Do you think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves by like New Year, new this and that, and then
100%.
a few-
That's
and
what I
then-
did-
I
then we
did a
get
video
to-
about
then we
it
get to
today.
March. Then we get to March and we fall back in our old habits and that.
I think
That's what I mean
I
by
personally-
programming, though. That's why the New Year has programmed
used
us.
to feel
Society has programmed us to be like a refresh at this point.
I'm not hard on
technically-
myself.
I don't feel like
I'm not hard on myself, but what I do, I just reflect at the end of the year, and then I kind of match it up with the start of the year.
Yeah.
So I might have said, yeah, I want to do this, that, and then at the end of the year, I just kind of look back. How did I use my time?
Here's an
So
important one, Stam.
Yeah,
To that point,
yeah.
how do you feel like that reflects on our mental health?
pressure, innit?
Giving yourself an entire year
Yeah.
to then reflect. Could that be done in shorter?
You can, you know what? It's just about being realistic, innit? So you just got to set yourself realistic goals, and it can go either way though. It can go either way. Like someone like George, he's proactive. He's so they could be a good thing. But if you got too much time on your hands,
Yeah.
then it's gonna impact you negatively.
What
But
about-
yeah,
What about you, Voice of Reason? Then what would you say? Do you feel like you reset?
Don't stop for me, man.
Yeah, do you know what? I used to feel like I
honestly,
used
don't
to
stop,
reset, but I feel like
is what
I
I
feel
mean.
like it's just flowing. I'll be real because see, 'cause I feel that because this is building, I don't feel like there's any new
And like
year.
you said, I think people should be more realistic with themselves. Stop reading Instagram
there ain't no
quotes.
new
and-
year.
yeah, and all that.
There ain't no. I just say New Year, same me, new ways.
Yeah, like
That's
like,
it.
I just put up a post and put New Year, same mission.
Exactly. I just feel like
You're
it's
cracking
now
on,
'cause I feel
basically.
like we're
Change.
building.
Cracking
What's
on,
changed?
yeah.
Like, but then it's like,
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah.
then do we want to? But then do we get to the end of the year and you're like, what has changed? Like we said a minute ago, like what does change? Like,
Reflection is good. That's
like,
my
what
point.
does change?
feel like
It's all-
Nothing,
I left the year
nothing
on a
changed.
high,
It's the
man.
same. What did they say? Same meat, different gravy, or
Yeah.
same.
Same shit, different toilet.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's it. Son said same meat. His mind on his lamb chops, man.
That's sick. So,
But,
in regards to you, being an entrepreneur, do you set like targets for yourself? And
No, that's what I need to.
small-
That's
Yeah,
what I
'cause
need
we
to
spoke
do.
about that.
That's what I need to do. But you know, like,
Why don't you
Like,
though?
I'm take- you know, like,
celebrating the small wins. That's it.
yeah, like it's hard to when it's just like, all right, what's next?
Just
You know what I
giving
mean?
yourself
We're
a
not
pat on the back.
millionaires, so it's like, what's
Yeah.
next? Like, it's good accolades and it's good for the CV.
Yeah.
But it's like, what next? But where I've like changed my whole life now,
Yeah.
I think I can't do everything. Like, I want to get into reading, but I just don't enjoy it. So I'm trying to read, but I just
Audible.
don't enjoy.
What have you tried to
Audio
read?
Try Audible.
So I'm like, but then I'm like, George, you can't do everything that what works for you might not work for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just because,
Yeah.
like, yeah, but successful people read and they do this,
But
but
you-
that might just not be for me.
But when you say reading, you mean physically reading
Yeah,
the book,
yeah,
or
yeah.
could
You
you
can
not
do
listen to an
Audible.
audio book while you're
Yeah,
driving?
audio books because you do a lot
Yeah.
of driving. So literally,
Yeah.
that's what I do a lot of the time. I just play it audio.
But I love my music though.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to
Yeah.
put music
Compromise.
aside.
Yeah, I know. So maybe that's that. But it's like with the coming from a life where I've never had to do like goals and set this and targets and all that. It's still hard enough for me to like to set that up now. I'm still still transitioning almost, but still doing the little things that I need to change.
What was your life like before? I know you gave us a brief history where but what, like you said, my life, you pretty much said your life's changed. So what
Yeah,
was
so
what
just-
was it like before then?
Just
What?
no routine, doing whatever I want and just
spending it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've grown up. You're a proper man now. You've
read in between the lines. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of
Just doing
course.
whatever and
Yeah.
just that's it. So it's like now it's completely changed. It's like I've actually got a job now. As much as I don't look at it as a job, it is.
does it make you feel proud of yourself?
Of course,
yeah,
yeah,
gives you a sense of
100%,
pride.
yeah.
When I look at your thing and I see like all of the people
The
you've
client list,
collabed with,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
bruv, it's cold. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
I'm
like,
looking.
like we just said, we don't glamorize it. It's like, what's next?
You're only as good as your last or your next good meal, innit?
And food is literally the same. Like you've got to keep on top of it because listen, we've all been to restaurants 100 times. 99 times is good. One time is shit. You're like, oh, that's
I ain't
good, you
going
know.
back there.
What about the 99 times you went? It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the industry I'm
So
in
do you-
is
do you-
small,
so
so I've
the-
got to be on top of it.
Does that make you feel any type of pressure?
Do
or
you feel any more pressure than obviously? Because remember you said the aunties are doing all that. If that day the food weren't really banging, like,
Listen, it happened to me not long ago.
What happened?
seriously,
It
do you know?
happened to me not long ago.
When I look at you, I think, yeah. Do you know what I'm thinking in my head? Yeah, like he like you always have good
Not
meals.
the last Red Bull shoot, the one before that. It happened
What
to me.
happened?
And I think Layla was actually there.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, the rice was mad.
Is it?
Yeah,
Did you beat yourself up after?
yeah. I was well embarrassed serving it. I had to though. It was like, and I knew everyone was feeling the same, but because I weren't getting the same.
You weren't getting the same love.
I was, but
You
not
know-
afterwards. Not
yeah.
like, yeah, that was bad. It was thingy, but because
Yeah.
I've catered for them all so many times,
Yeah.
that's why I love them a lot because they just take it on the chin. It happens.
Does that?
You're like an MC. You're not murking every set you go to, innit?
Oh,
You get your
yeah, I
days,
get
bro.
it. I
You
get
get
it.
your
I get
days.
it.
that day.
You didn't get a
your
wheel up.
days.
You didn't get a wheel
And I
up.
think and I
rice
think
and
coming,
peas.
and because I'm dealing with that's what because it's Red Bull, so it's all grime MCs, so Ducky,
Yeah.
Cruise, all them lot, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think they kind of knew,
Shout
as
them
in
lot.
like it. They kind of knew they're coming from an different industry, but the same sort of they attack the same sort of thing, but they're
Yeah.
kind of like, don't worry, George, it's, without saying it, happens to us, bro. Like, but I was well embarrassed.
I
And
know
I had my
what you mean
cameraman with me that day. Like,
but that
and
just shows-
the footage just didn't even.
George, that just shows how no matter how successful you are, stuff are
Happens, yeah,
stuff
of
are
course.
gonna go wrong
It
in it, and
happens, bro.
it's not a thing where the world's against you or nothing. It just happens,
It
and you just have to
and
take
it's always
it
the
and learn
smallest
from
things,
it.
like we said. You've smashed everything else, but just the rice.
You just learn from it and just like, all right, cool. This time, do you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, it was eating me up all day. I'm like, I
How
wanted
did
to
you get
out
out?
of there.
What was it? A thing that you just had to let it pass, or did you have to?
No, I thought they ain't
Did you
gonna
have to
call me. I
speak?
thought they
Did
weren't
you
gonna
have to
call me
speak
again.
to yourself?
Was
you
you
overthinking?
overthinking again?
Yeah.
I thought they weren't going to call me again.
So you never got over it until you got that second call. You got that call. Is that when?
yeah, they
that's
Did
ran.
it
when
just
the
stay in
mental
your
health
mind
kicked
for all that
George,
time?
George, quick question: was you overthinking?
Yeah, defo.
Okay.
And I had my cameraman with me as well. I had my cameraman with me as well. So
Yeah.
he's filming or whatever. And I paid him good money, and he's like, right, come, let's get them questions. I'm like, no, let's go. Just wanted to go.
Yeah.
So man
So
paid
just-
him £300 to come and film me
Yeah,
for
the
the
day
day.
was just
Yeah.
done
And I
for
just
you.
got a dead not video is bad, but we planned to film so much, but I was just like, get me out of it.
Yeah, it happens.
Do you know what I mean?
It happens.
Like, and I felt rude. Now I'm asking these artists questions and all that, getting my content, and I'm like, I just gave you dead rice.
Yeah, reality check, innit?
You know what I mean? I ain't fueled you right. And that's my whole thing. Like when you see me post on my story, like a shoot that I've done, I put fueled by YK.
So do you
And I
do-
thought, no, I
What
ain't
did you
fueled
put on that?
right
What did you
now.
put on that caption then?
But I got the call back.
no, that's the main
But the
thing.
producer messaged me the other day. Though. She goes, "Oh, like, are you switching up your menu this year? I feel like we need to change it up a bit."
Did you
like,
say?
was you
Oh,
offended?
that was a slide
George,
dig.
because I've tried to switch it up before, but everyone just wants the classics.
George, was it
I
partially
get
fueled?
creative with my menu and put all these different things on there, and they're like, "No, we just want this and that," you know. We just want what you're like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's
Still
that's
do it though
good.
to cater to what
If,
they
it,
want.
if it's not broke, don't fix it. But now she's all thinking. Now I'm sitting there like, "Oh, like I've got to send."
So it's
my
a bit
menu.
of a
But it's
mindfuck,
good because
yeah.
it's pushed me now because I'm going to take a few things off. Maybe word things a little bit different.
Yeah.
And it should have a new menu, new year, new start. New,
Yeah.
do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no, but it's sick. Even
So I'm
that
going to
you
sit
shared
down
the
Monday,
story,
and
though.
that's my main thing.
Like all this is about you shared the story and it's just shown like yo listen bruv, everything happens in it, don't
100%.
beat yourself
No,
up
of
in the
course not.
situation.
If
You know what I'm saying?
if someone was watching this, or there's going to be many people watching it, and they want to step into a space that they don't feel they belong in, it could be any industry. It don't need to be cultural. What would you tell them?
First of all, I'd say, are you sure about what you want to do? Because they might be young, but we're getting older, innit? We're big people. We've got priorities. So, like I said to you about my thing, starting a pod or whatever, like you've got to be willing to put the hours in, and execute it properly because the game's saturated with everything. Do you know what I mean? So, I think if it's you and it's in your heart to do it, then just do it. You don't got to worry about no one else. But make sure your product's good. Obviously, that's the key thing because that's what it all boils down to. You can't be selling a dead product.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So make sure your product's good and market it right and execute it with conviction, as they say.
Everything's been done. Just make sure you do it right. Basically.
Yeah.
Old.
Final question from me, anyway. If Young's Kitchen disappeared tomorrow, who is George without it?
Ooh.
Not to be rude, but I think I can do anything I put my mind to. Like I said, there's more to me than Young's Kitchen, so I'll be known for me, my character. I sound proper confident,
What
innit? But-
direction do you feel you would go in though if it wasn't catering?
Ooh. Do you know what I wanted to do when I was younger? I wanted to score music for films.
You wanted to what? Sorry.
Score music for films.
What do you mean score music for films? Like find soundtracks
For scenes and stuff like that. So
what?
if there's a horror scene, you're picking the music and do you know what I mean?
What
You're
is it
controlling
about?
the sound.
What is it about you that like? Is it a specific skill you have or something?
No,
What
I
is
just
it
think- I
that
You just wanted to do it, innit?
Yeah, I just think
one
that
of
I
his
could.
childhood
I just
dreams.
think I could. I think I could smash that still.
Yeah.
And my music knowledge is wide. Do
yeah?
you know what I mean?
That's sick. That's
Would you ever go back to DJing?
Nah.
Nah, he's done.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I was just.
Big money in DJing though, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You could flipping cater and DJ at the same time.
I don't
Nah,
think I was that good.
you can't be moving like Stam and burning the lamp chop.
I don't think I was that good. I don't think I was that good.
Oh,
I had
right.
a good music selection, but I don't think I was a good DJ.
So how did you know that you was good at cooking though?
Had to
Feedback.
and had to build it up. Because I look back now at food when I was
Yeah.
cooking in 2019, I'm like, that is so dead. But
Was
I'm
it-
not to be rude, but I'm a step at my taste, not like to my taste buds, but I know good food, innit?
Yeah.
So what you might think's good is dead, innit?
Yeah, man.
Not you,
Was
but
it-
do you
was-
do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Lamb chops.
Yeah, yeah,
no,
like,
I get you. It's
any
just-
industry you're in, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might think like that camera's good, and you'll be like, this ain't even a good one, you know, like because I'm not
Yeah.
educated in that industry. So
Yeah, but you kinda knew- you was kinda
educated
sure
in
of
food.
yourself with
yeah,
the
I'm
food.
educated with food, but no, like I'm still learning. to
But how long did it take between maybe you cooking some meals for the boys and whatever, to you cooking your first meal, like, or doing your first thing for like a paid work? And what I'm asking that is like, how long did it take for you to be sure of yourself, like to like launch a product, or was
Yeah.
you just doing it slowly, bit by bit?
I was definitely
Like, was,
sure of
was
it.
you doing it free first and
No,
then?
no. I was always charging.
Yeah.
But I think I was very sure of myself at the beginning, but I weren't there yet.
You weren't
So I
there
was
yet.
overconfident. but I weren't there yet
But how did you know you weren't there yet?
because I just look back now and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
Progression.
had it wrong.
Progression, innit?
Just had it wrong. But like I said, but people liked it though.
Yeah.
So there must have been something.
for-
that's
you
when I
might
knew
just-
I had
basically
something
for
to build on. I had
yeah.
something to build
Okay.
on.
hard on yourself, innit?
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should be your toughest critic.
But do you
Because people
think-
are
do
only
you
going to
think-
be harder.
But do you think being a toughest critic can lead you to then just giving up? Because you might think, you know what, this is crap, and other people are like, no, it's good. You're like, no, it's crap. I'm done.
Nah,
Like,
I
do
think
you get what I'm
I
saying?
think you've got to be.
You have to
hard
have a
on
balance.
I think you've got to be hard on yourself, man, because it's not easy out there. So if you got to be willing to, like I said, you got to be willing to take criticism.
Yeah.
You think what?
It's gonna
you think
happen,
people-
isn't it? People,
But you-
not everything's
yeah.
for everyone, you know.
You said earlier they called you, asked you to change the menu, and it offended you.
No.
Yeah.
Man putting words in your mouth.
No, but I said I said,
yeah,
did it
yeah,
offend you a little bit? He said, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Not,
How do you
not
deal
so
with
much
it?
offended, but just a bit taken back.
Is-
Because I'm
yeah.
like, okay, like what's wrong with the product now then? Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
So what? So how do you deal with it? Do you get offended regularly doing this?
Nah.
No.
I'm not really. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm thick-skinned. I'd say
Yeah.
because I've had to be. Like I said earlier, innit?
You're
I've had to prepare myself for it because like I'm stepping into an industry like a cultural sort of thing. So
You
I've
was
got to
preparing
be,
yourself without preparing yourself,
Of
though,
course,
innit?
yeah.
Your parents prepared you and
100%.
all of that stuff.
Yeah.
100%.
Sick. So
Yeah,
you-
100%. Yeah, defo.
Where we at, E? Where we at, Voice of Reason?
We're at an hour and 10 minutes, so it's time to start wrapping it up. You lot
look.
can talk for fucking England, mate.
Why is that long? Is that long? We've been talking for long.
No, it don't
it's
feel
gone
like
quick.
long,
It's gone
but
quick,
that's
man.
how you know when you've had a good podcast. When the time just goes, that's when you know you've had
some
a.
finishing points, yeah. Like, I think it's important to understand that we talk about stereotypes, we talk about stigma, we talk about imposter syndrome, all of those things, and without it being the narrative for this conversation, I feel like a lot of them would have flown through without even talking about it. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like it's a testament that you've stood up and you've done what you've done and you've been authentic and respectful throughout.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
of
Because
course.
I don't know you personally,
Yeah.
but I feel like I know you personally now. Do you get what I mean? And
I
it's
think that's
like
what
good
is
energy,
with
so-
a lot of people. Like they say, I'm quite transparent. So like people seem to think when they meet me, they're like, "Raw, like, I feel like I've known you for time." You know? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just,
100.
I'm just like, what you see is what you get.
No.
But then I'm a little bit like a lot of people, kind of like misread me. Do you know what I mean? They'll be like,
What-
"Oh, he
what-
thinks he's nice or this or that." Do you know what I mean? But actually, meet me. I'm a decent geezer.
You get that a lot. You feel
of course.
people think that you think
because-
you're nice
But I think that's people think like. I think that's because people are not confident within themselves. So they
because
they're
your
a bit
your
confident.
confidence,
so your
not arrogance.
confidence kind of makes them feel a little bit intimidated, insecure.
But then I don't think that's on them now.
Yeah, that's not you. That's just you're just being you.
Because I'm not watching
Yeah.
another man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's your problem. You're just doing that.
Yeah.
But when you
Yeah,
sense
that's
that, how do you navigate that? When you sense, does it make you feel a bit funny? When you sense, you must be
carry
able to
on
pick
being
up
you,
on
innit?
it.
I'm just gonna keep doing me.
Yeah.
I'll make you feel more uncomfortable. Do
Yeah,
By just being you.
you know what I mean? And I'm not even trying to.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, because
With
100%.
nothing, no jewels, nothing.
yeah.
I don't even see that as an arrogance thing. That's just you being confident
Yeah.
in yourself, innit? Like we
Being
go back to the
You
gym.
have to be, man. Like it's a tough world out there, you know.
Yeah,
You can't just be cracking under pressure and letting and like these people are not paying your bills,
No,
man. Do
no, I
your thing.
respect it, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Bro, like, see your
Just-
character, it stands out,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
It
of
stands,
course.
it stands out.
Just to end on like a super positive and just some advice.
I hope I ain't been cocky this podcast.
No,
Not at all,
super
not at all,
confident.
bro.
Self care,
You're good, man.
self love. Yeah.
Invest into yourself.
Yeah. How do you do that? What is that? What does that mean to you?
Self-care and self-love, meaning
And self belief. Like, how does that resonate with you? Like, what do you do for your own self care and your self belief and all of that stuff?
Recreationally, do you do anything to that? Just
From what I see on the
That
ground,
word
it's
sounds
easier
mad.
to say. No, go on.
what do you say?
No, obviously.
what would you say? What would you say? Because you know me, so
For you,
what would
I
you
think
say?
yours is holidays, definitely.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it feels like whenever I'm on holiday, you're on holiday.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
yours
'cause we've got
is.
the similar birthdays.
I think yours is holidays. You know.
Yeah, like I said to E, innit, I'm not, I don't see myself here, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on a little.
You're a bit
island.
like
I
me.
wanna be on a little
Holidays have
island.
to be
simple life. I don't need.
Oh, like Thailand
I don't-
or something?
No, like a little Greek island or something.
not Dubai or nothing.
No,
it's
not
too
for me.
loud.
It's
It's
no
too
soul.
loud. Yeah.
He's just
It's no soul for me.
manufactured.
It's no soul for me.
No,
Yeah.
you have to
I
have
like a
some
simple
sort of-
life, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just good food, good. I appreciate the things that cost nothing. So you think of these people that live in these countries that have got nothing, but their life is
They're
richer
happier
than
than
ours.
us.
Yeah, they've got like richness
They
inside.
wake up in the morning and they've got like, look how our mood changes when it's in the
Natural
summer.
food.
Look, even London's a vibe in the summer, you know. Why?
Because the sun's out, obviously, yeah.
Right now, people.
So
ain't
our
even
weather,
saying morning.
our weather is building our mood. So of course, when we go into town and all that, and the tube, everyone's just moody and miserable.
That's
The
why I
weather
like
plays a
going
massive
away.
part, and that's just what God created.
Yeah.
Sun,
Yeah.
sea, natural food, everything.
So you value the
Three things.
The
in
things
life,
that,
innit?
of course. But we take that for granted
100%.
because we live in London. We're chasing. We're always chasing something, chasing the
rat
bag,
race.
chasing. Yeah, of course it is. But we need to take ourselves out of that and just realize that, like
Travel more.
100%. So yeah, self care. Just look after myself, man. Like invest into myself. I'm my biggest pound note.
I love that.
Do you know what I mean?
I love that.
If I don't look after myself or treat myself with respect, how can I expect someone else to respect me?
Yeah.
I want to make a statement when I walk in a room.
Course.
What did you lot all say when I walked in today?
Come on, you
My brother.
like us.
You get me?
I mean,
Stepped in, yeah.
there you go.
But yeah, no.
I
that's
love the
something
confidence.
to
Get
take
them
away.
sugar.
Yeah, but no, it's been a pleasure having you on here. To be fair, because obviously I know
thank you
you
for having
personally,
me.
and I feel
Yeah.
that obviously you do a lot, and yeah, man, just
That's
inviting you
been
on.
good
And,
still.
You know what? Hats off to you, bro. We've fired some questions at you, and it's just like bosh.
but-
He's just
I just wanted,
fucking.
do you know what? I wanted to ask the
Trust me.
questions.
Hey,
so
love
people,
Stam,
because-
man. Brilliant.
do you know
Brilliant,
why?
mate.
Also, I wanted to ask the questions because obviously there's people that's obviously thinking these things, and they're probably never going to see you. But obviously now it's you've kind of explained certain things,
yeah,
and now
of
people
course.
can be like, all right, cool. You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what?
that's what I like.
'Cause
This-
it's you've communicated to them.
Like
Basically.
when I've done a few before, and it's like people, because they might just see me on the thing. It's people love putting a face to the brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
So especially like what we said, like the industry I'm in and the food I'm cooking, it's nice for people to actually see and go, oh, like I get it now just from watching 10 minutes or a short or the whole podcast. They get it. They're like, right, that's a, like even my mum, like she's sat down and watched podcast. She's like we said earlier, we know we've got a relationship with our parents on that level. They don't know us as in,
they don't actually know us, do
they
they?
don't know us as in like mates or
They think
how
they
we are
do.
thinking. So my mum will watch this and she'll be like,
So it's
right,
nice
I've
for her to
actually
see-
learned. She said to me last time, she goes, I've learned more about you than I have in years just by
That's
watching
crazy,
it.
you know.
Yeah, it's
Do you know what I mean?
Makes a lot of sense.
And that's
Because
just
we're different.
communication.
Because we're different around like people.
Yeah.
Like it's about not knowing how to navigate different rooms. So you're going to be different in the boozer with all your white pals than you are in
Different
the back,
languages,
You're
different
not.
languages.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean?
Of course,
So
you adapt to.
of course, and you
the
should be able to
environment,
do that. That's
yeah.
not being fake. You're still being yourself.
different
but
languages, mate.
100%.
Just different etiquette.
But that is a form of
And that's
authority.
being well travelled. That's being able to put in the
Yeah,
rooms.
just
And
adapt. It's just adapting, isn't
and
it?
that will help any business you do, you know, because then you can go and sit down with anyone. You can go and sit down with an investor or whatever. They're like, raw, like, you ain't got to be the man them all the time, you know.
I said
Do you know
that.
what I mean?
Social chameleon.
100%. But a lot of these people, like, not to get at them, but a lot of these people out here, they're
don't
socially
have
awkward.
decorum.
They don't know. They don't know how to navigate
That's
these different rooms. They're comfortable in one room and that's it. But they're never going to grow. Not to be rude.
Yeah, it's true.
yeah,
But
man.
yeah.
Let's wrap that up, boys.
So yeah, we had
Young's Kitchen, George. It's been a pleasure.
Bless boys.
You are a very vibrant character, bro. No, honestly,
do you know what?
the confidence. I love the confidence.
No,
like,
100%.
you know what I mean?
No, resilient. You're
And,
resilient, and that's what's sick.
Is there anything you want to say to anyone that's aspiring to maybe do something similar to you?
Do it and don't listen to nobody. Just do it.
Just do it.
We're living in a day now that we can do anything. Back in the day, it was get a trade and you got to do this and do that. There's so many opportunities now. You can pick up a camera, you can pick up decks, you can learn, you can click on YouTube, you can learn, do anything.
Don't even have to go to like college or uni. You
There
can
you
actually
go.
learn it on
You
Chat
can-
GPT.
You've got everything at your.
Cal loves a Chat GPT, you know.
Yeah, don't get caught up with
Cal
that AI too
GPT.
much. But yeah, man, do it. Just
Listen, ChatGPT has helped a lot of stuff in regards to the podcast.
I know.
But yeah,
But
no,
we'll
I
leave it
put my new
there.
menu in there.
Yeah.
Flipping hell.
Yo.
Yeah. So
Boom.
I'm Cal.
And I'm Stam, and this is the K.A.S.T Stam Talks.
And I'm the voice of reason.
Today we had on Young's Kitchen George. Go and subscribe and share this, yeah? You know what? How do people, like if someone wants to use your service, how they go about that? What would they do?
Instagram,
Yeah?
all the details on there. Email, phone number, everything.
Is there like a minimum size of order that you do, or Can I just call you? Say, yo, you got a curry? Can I just pull up and get a plate?
No, you can't.
Can I get some lamb chop with
Yeah,
some
No prawn linguine for Stam.
Sick.
And what is there? Where's your next event? When is there? Maybe someone can come to the event and.
No event, no public events for now.
Oh, it's just private.
They'll definitely be in the summer though.
Yeah.
I always host like a barbecue
And
stuff.
don't do it towards the end of September.
I used to
this
do
time,
events
yeah?
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Cal's been to a few events, so I do like events every now and then. So
Don't
maybe
do none
this year,
around
maybe this
September
year.
as well. Do it in October.
Yeah,
do you know
maybe
what I'm
this
saying?
year,
I can
so
never
yeah.
reach it. But yeah,
Stay tuned.
that's a wrap.